There's a saying that reading is the easiest way to gain wisdom, especially when you borrow the vision of those who've already walked wider, wilder paths. Over the years, I've made it a habit to carve out 15 quiet minutes each day to read. Some days, it clears my foggy mind like a reset button. Other days, it plants seeds I don't even notice until much later. As both a designer and an open-minded explorer of philosophy, I've always been fascinated by how ideas cross-pollinate between different worlds. In one of my earlier pieces, I wrote about how Zhuangzi's views on longevity and transformation could reframe how we think about the life cycle of design. But lately, something unexpected has crept into my mind: quantum physics. Funny, maybe. It's hard to imagine an artist or a designer tangled up with quantum physics. But hear me out. They're actually much more closely related than they seem. Recently, I picked up Quantum Physics Made Me Do It by Jeremy Harris. It's not an academic textbook. Harris presents the major theories, from Newton's laws to Einstein's relativity, in a way that feels surprisingly intuitive, even to someone like me, whose education lives firmly in the arts. One idea struck me especially hard. Our brain might be operating less like a mechanical machine and more like a quantum system. Sometimes, it feels like my mind isn't a simple conveyor belt of ideas, but a quantum field, alive with multiple states, all existing at once, waiting for the right conditions to emerge into form. And surprisingly, this isn't just a poetic feeling. Google's quantum AI team recently built a chip called Willow, a machine that solved in seconds a problem that would have taken classical computers septillions of years. Hartmut Nevin, who led the project, suggested that Willow's achievement wasn't just an engineering feat. It might actually be evidence that computations don't happen in just one place, but ripple across countless parallel realities at once. It's a strange idea, but not a new one. Physicist David Deutsch imagined it decades ago, that quantum computers might work by quietly tapping into the resources of many coexisting worlds, layered just beyond what we can see. If that's the case, maybe creativity works the same way, not as a straight line, but as a navigation through a sea of intertwined possibilities, pulling threads from adjacent realities, catching glimpses, echoes, and fragments from worlds just beyond our everyday sight. Creativity isn't a straight line. It's a field where possibilities branch, drift, and wait for the right moment to form. And beneath the surface, our minds might be weaving reality itself, through hidden patterns we barely perceive. Theoretically, our brain operates like a kind of quantum computer. Neurons fire, neurotransmitters pass signals. From midnight cravings to stubbing your toe, it's all information. But at the quantum level, particles don't sit in one place. They exist in a haze of possibilities until something, an observation, an interaction, causes them to become real, observable. Some interpretations even suggest that each observation actually splits reality. Every outcome plays out, just in a different version of the world. What if thoughts work the same way? Not every idea you have is fully formed when it first appears. Some drift, some linger, some exist in multiple states at once, invisible but alive, waiting for the right moment. If our minds are quantum fields of possibility, then creativity isn't about marching forward. Maybe it's something more like dancing. And in a strange way, our creative process mirrors this too. When we present ideas to clients, we often show two or more directions, two different realities. To us, they both exist. It's only when the client chooses that one path becomes real. But even then, the process isn't over. That choice branches off again, into design systems, typography, packaging, campaigns. Each step echoes the original possibility, but becomes something new. In creativity, just like in quantum theory, every choice leaves behind paths we didn't take, threads we didn't walk, but they're still there, waiting. So when an idea feels sudden or a solution shows up out of nowhere, maybe it's not out of nowhere at all. Maybe it's a ripple, a thread from memory, a moment, a spark you didn't realize you once carried. In the next part, I'll explore how memory, randomness, and emotion quietly shape creative breakthroughs, often when we least expect it. If this resonated, feel free to like the video, subscribe, or share it with someone who thinks deeply too. And if something stirred, leave a comment. I'd love to hear how it landed for you.